So hi, today I'll show you how you can do the SEO for a home inspection company. So recently we started SEO for pet inspects, and let me share the whole concept how we will do the SEO, how we will do the audit, and if you want our checklist, I will link in the description, or just need to comment in the comment bar. So I will share you. Okay, let me share you my free checklist. So here is the free checklist that I made from my 5 year experience, and this is the complete in detail local SEO roadmap for any site, for any home inspection site, for any home service company. So let's start the video. Okay, so in very first step what I can do is to go to Screaming Frog. Here is Screaming Frog, and in Screaming Frog I will use mostly the free version, because in free version there's a 500 URL, and in local sites there's a most probable that the URL should be lower than 500. Okay, so what you can do is to just put here and start the crawling from here, and you can find issues from here. Okay, so here is the number one issue is directive no index. Okay, so you need to check that why these are the no index. Okay, let me show you why these are the no index, because these are the tag pages. So right now in local SEO, tag pages is not much important, so mostly people do no index tag in these type of tag pages. Okay, then the second issue that we recently found is canonical issues. Canonical issues like maybe their Screaming for find issues that the canonical issue is mostly when you make two pages on same keyword. Okay, this is another issue. Then you can go to internal 404 error. This is important because 404 error means that you delete your page, or there's something wrong with that page, so you need to check that page. Okay, so all the pages response code should be 200. This is the main important thing. Then you need to go on the page titles, uh, page title, because these are the little bit important things but not much important. Then the important thing right now is here is content low pages. You need to check why these pages have low content, because if you have a lot of pages on your site that are low content issue pages, it's mean that Google will be penalize you in future updates, because low content pages is also called thin pages, or thin content pages, because Google don't like pages that don't have much information on their page. So you need to cover as much information: table, list, fact and figures, information, images, videos, infographic. Then you need to also check these are technical issues. For example, H1 multiple, why there's H1 multiple on these pages, you need to check continuously. Okay, then we need to go, these are the technical thing. For example, security, missing content, security, these are not as much important. Okay, then if we can go, yeah, this is the important thing. Okay, if you have the content readability issue, it's mean that user will not stay on your site for most time. It's mean that you have that user have very little time on your site. So you need to make sure that if a user come to your site, make sure that they will spend as much information, much time on your site as possible, because it's a direct ranking signal in Google. So you need to make sure that if you are uh, making any page or doing any stuff of like that, make sure that readability should be easy. Okay, this is also an important ranking signal. Then the next step, uh, yeah, these are also an important thing, but not the. So I have already shared there's some of important things, there's some of not much important. Okay, so next step we are going on to check this site into the Screaming Frog. This is also an extremely important thing you need to check. For example, let me check the backlinks. Okay, right now if I can go and check the backlinks, mean off page SEO is also an important part of the site. Let me share you, if you think you need SEO services, or you want SEO services for home inspection site of yours, you need to just mail us or like comment us and we will reach out to you. Okay. Then look at those backlinks. If I can go and check those backlink, for example, right now we have a mapquiz pb.org, tech boolean. We have a link from tech boolean. We have a x sit is local oli to planner my local services.com. So make sure that we have a more link from more authoritative site. Right now we have some link from local citation, so we need to make sure that we will find more and more and more, and create some more links from local citation also and from high authoritative sites. Okay, let me go on the position right now, and let me share another thing that is called uh, technical issue. Okay, let me share you on the site audit. Okay, so right now I'm doing the basic site audit, basic site checking. Okay, then if I can go and check right now, we have a 111 or 2 AI citations right now. And if I can go right now, we are ranking on 255 keyword. If I can go and check right now, we are ranking 1 2 3 5 position keywords. And if I can go and check, we are position 4 to 10 or 9 keywords. So this is a pretty good, because on local websites we don't have much rankings, much keywords, because there's a very low people that are very low and very specific people are wanted these services. Okay, so this is also an important thing. Okay, if I can go and check, for example, this also technical checklist. Let me share you one of the thing. For example, if I can go and see, uh, for example, if I want to subdomain issues, for example, there should be no subdomain index in the Google. Let me show you. So yeah, there's no subdomain right now on the index. If I can go on to check the HTTP pages right now, let me share you. Okay, so there's no HTTP pages right now on the page. What? Let me share you another concept on this thing. This is the basic thing that you need to know. This is the site. When you site and put two column, that's mean that you want Google index pages. Okay, and when you minus in your HTTPS, it means that you want to exclude those pages that have SSL certificate, and you want to show those pages which don't have SSL certificate. Okay, SSL certificate mean that that security, that security software that is installed on your website. Okay, then the next step is like, we need to check the older pay date stamp, non-crawlable. These are all this stuff that we need to be checked, and we will check from your site. Okay, then we also do the Google Search Console basic element. Let me share you the Google Search Console for this site. Just give me a minute. Google Search Console. Where is the Patriot Inspect? Okay, here's the Patriot Inspect. Okay, so you need to make sure that if you are doing SEO for this site, like for example, if I can go on pages. Okay, so we need to also make sure that these issues should be fixed as soon as possible. Right now there's not much issues here, but we need to also fix those issues as soon as possible. Okay, then content pruning, one of the most important thing. It is the process that in which we will delete underperform and outdated pages and thin content pages. Okay, then we also the screaming frog issues. I already done a basic screaming frog setup for that. Then we will also do these all things in our SEO. Then our second step is always keyword research. In keyword research, what we can do is like we will find keywords that are not targeted on your site. For example, there's a lot of keywords, for example, costing keywords that are not covering, that are not directly impacting on your leads, but it will help you in more brand exposure. Okay, it will help you in more and more and more brand exposure. So we need to find those pages also. For example, right now if we go, we need to check that how to do a termite inspection. Okay, so we need to need to cover those keywords into our blog section. Blog section is also extremely important for any site. Then our third step is AI engine optimization. This is also an important thing, because in AI engine optimization, right now in 2025, 2026, AI engine optimization is the biggest thing. So what we can do, and what I have found recently, that if you are doing basic SEO good, you are getting a lot of citation in AI already. So the one thing that you can do is to list of top 5. Whenever you want to get citation in AI bots or AI models, you need to write listicle article. This is the simplest thing. Don't make complicated things. This is the simplest that you can do in AI. So then the third, sorry, fourth step is topical map. Let me share you the whole topical map. Um, like for let me share it. Chat GPT. Can can you give me topical map for okay? So in let me share you in in local SEO or in SEO, there's a thing called topical map. For example, if you want to rank on home inspection Florida, you need to make sure that you are covering the whole concept, not just one article. So we need to make sure that we are covering the whole concept. For example, definition and purpose, how home inspection work, who need a home inspection versus appraisal, what inspectors look for, general home inspection, buyer home inspection. So we need to make sure that we will cover all these keywords into our blog section, our page section. For example, benefits of pre-listing inspection, what seller should fix, how inspection affect home value, preparing your home inspection. So we need to make sure that these all stuff, we will cover all these queries. Okay, this is also in topical map. Then our third and last final stage is like on page. In on page, we will fix the meta tags. We make sure that we will fix and add our keywords in the meta tag. Then we will also use the GSC keywords into our meta tags. Then we will make sure that we will place the keywords naturally um, in the body, in the headings. Then we will make sure that we will internal link both from blog to landing page, and from blog to our landing page, and from landing page to blog. Okay, then we'll make sure that heading structure should be right. Then we'll make sure that schema markup is should be there. Then we'll make sure that content optimization for features to be page should be uh, good. UX UI should be good for more and more conversion. Then image optimization, JavaScript code, orphan pages is also an important thing, because if your lots of pages is not good enough, and they are not internal linked to each other, it's mean they are not crawling frequently, and they're not getting updates. So we need to make sure that there's no orphan page on the site. Then canonical issues, Google Search Console, I have already shared you. Content freshness is also an important thing, because if your content is outdated for 1 year 2 year, then you are not getting much leads. Then you should make sure that who is the author, who is writing the content. So this is also an important. The location page, for example, if you are giving services in one state, for example Florida, and you are covering the whole Florida, but when you're covering the whole Florida, it's mean that you're targeting the one state, but within a state there's 100 of cities. So you need to make sure that you are creating those landing pages, those location pages. If you make those location pages, you will get 100 of leads. Okay, then you make sure that team page and about page should be there. Then you make sure that you are not just indexed on Google, you should index on Bing, Yahoo, and DuckDuckGo. Then make sure that if we are doing SEO, then we will make sure that we will do competitor analysis. Mean extracting your site competitor and what they are doing, what they are publishing right now, and embed map on it. This is the basic thing. Then we will go the off page SEO, for example brand mention in tooling. This is also an important thing. For example, if you have a strong brand, then I know 100% that you have a lot of brand mention. Then make sure that you are using making any calculator or tool stuff like that, so you get a linkable asset. Then stat link method, PR mean press release, client method, then neighbor business client. This is also one of my technique that I recently introduced. Let me share you the whole concept on this. If you have any business partner, sorry, business friend, or in your family who is running business, just go and ask them for backlink. This is this simple and easy thing. Okay. Then guest post and niche edit, local citation, wikidata, edu, and Reddit and Quora backlink. These are the basic things. Then the next step is GMB SEO. GMB SEO is also extremely important for SEO. This is included in our SEO package. For example, GBP title should be optimized, primary categories, country category should be there, local citation should be there, geotag should be there, service area should be there, setup, social media, GMB post, GMB Q&A, and these all the stuff that we need to make sure. Okay, so these are the whole concept that I share you. Let me know if you need our services, or if you have any question, you can ask me directly in the comment section, and I will share you this checklist into our um, comment section also, and also in our description section.